भवेदन्तस्य शिवस्य चिन्तनम् कीर्तनम् शिवस्य कीर्तनम् यस्माद् अनुग्रहं लब्ध्वा महदाज्ञानम् उत्सृजे केन्द्राय तस्यै अकाधारित्रेकाब्जे सहस्रजालं मण्डले त्रिकोणेच्छ सकलभुवनसृष्टे कल्पिता शेषपुष्टिर्निखिलनिगमदृष्टे सम्पदां जगदृष्टे तत्पदकैकदृष्टिर्भवगुण मोक्षमार्गैकदृष्टेः सकलभुवनरङ्ग स्थापनस्तम्भयष्टि सकारुणारसवृष्टिर् तत्त्वमाला समष्टे सकलसमयुदृष्टे ददृष्टिर् श्रीगुरुदेवदृष्टे अग्निशुद्ध समं तात ज्वालापरिचकाधिया हरिनिशं तदे जते तनय जते तदूरे तत्समीपके तदंतर यमहयतः अजोहम अजरोहम च अनादिनिधनस्वयम् अविकार अपूर्वनं परं नित्यं स्वयं ज्योतिर्निरामयम् ध्रुवम् आनन्दमव्ययम् मननं यद्भवं कार्यं तद्वदामि महामते साधुत्वं त्वयि तिष्ठति साम्प्रतम् अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं दर्शितं येन यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण ज्ञानम् उत्पद्यते स्वयम् चैतन्यं शाश्वतं शान्तं व्योमातीतं निरञ्जनम् स्थावरं जङ्गमं चैव तथा चैव चराचरम् जगत्सर्वं ज्ञानशक्ति समारूढः तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः अनेक जन्म संप्राप्त सर्वकर्म विदाहिने न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरो श्रीजगद्गुरो ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ते पूजमूलं गुरुपदम् ध्यानं श्रीनो महादेवी सर्वानन्दप्रदायकम् श्रीमत्परब्रह्म गुरुं स्मरामि श्रीमत्परब्रह्म गुरुं वदामि ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकम् नित्यं शुद्धं निराभासं निराकारं निरञ्जनम् आनन्दमानन्दकरं प्रसन्नं ज्ञानस्वरूपं निजबोधयुक्तम् यस्मिन् सृष्टि स्थिति ध्वंस निग्रहानुग्रहात्मकम् गुरुदर्शितमार्गेण मनः शुद्धिं तु कारयेत् ज्ञेयं सर्वस्वरूपं च ज्ञानं च मन उच्यते ओंकारेण न वक्तव्यं प्रज्ञशिष्य कथञ्चन मुन्निभिः पनगैवापि सुरैव शापितो यदि गुरु रक्षति पार्वती मन्त्रराजमिदं देवी गुरुरित्यक्षराद्वयम् तवाक्येन गुरु साक्षात् परं पदम् नित्यं ब्रह्म निराकारं निर्गुणं बोधयेत् परम् निराभासं दीपो दीपान्तरं यथा गुरुकृपा प्रसादेन आत्मारामं निरीक्षये गुरुं मार्गेण स्वात्मज्ञानं प्रवर्तते आब्रह्मस्तम्भपर्यन्तं परमात्मस्वरूपकम् प्रणमामि जगन्मयं वन्देऽहं सच्चिदानन्दं भेदातीतं सदा गुरुं निराकारं निर्गुणं स्वात्मसंस्थितं परात् परात्तरं ध्येयं नित्यम् आनन्दकारकं हृदयाकाश शुद्धस्फटिकसन्निभं स्फटिकप्रतिमरूप दृश्यते दर्पणे यथा तथात्मनि चिदाकारम् आनन्दं सोऽहं विच्युत अङ्गुष्ठामात्रपुरुषं ध्यायत्यश्चिन्मयं हृदि त्रिनुतं कथयाम्यहम् अगोचरं तथा गम्यं नामरूपविवर्जितं निःशब्दं स्वभावं ब्रह्मपार्वती यथा गन्धा स्वभावेन कर्पूराकुसुमारिषु स्वभावेन तथा ब्रह्म च शाश्वतं स्वयं तथा विदो भूत्वा स्थातव्यं यत्र कुत्रचित् ध्यानं भवति तादृशम् गुरुध्यानं तथा कृत्वा स्वयं ब्रह्ममयो भवे पिण्डे पदे तथा रूपे मुक्तोऽसौ नात्र संशयः त्रिपार्वती उवाच पिण्डं किं तु महादेव padam kim samudahritam etadakya hi shankara tri mahadev uvacha pinnam kundalini shakti padam hamsa mudahritam pinne mukta pade mukta rupe mukta varanane te mukta na prasamshayah swayam sarva mayo bhutva param tatvam vilokaye paratpara sarvametan niralayam labdham va tanalabdham va swalpam va bahulam tatha vabhoktavya sada santushtasya sarvagya paramitya hut dehi sarvamayo buddha ramate yatra kutrache yatra vatishtate sopi sadesha punya bhajanam lakshanam devi tabagre kaditam maya annena yad bhavet karyam tadvadami mahamate rakam devi laukikam tuna bhavaye laukikat karmano yanti jnana hina bhavarnavam karma nishkarma yakritam idam tu bhakti bhavena bhaktate trinute yadi Guru Gitatmakam Devi Shuddha Tattvam Ayoditam Swayameva Jape Sada Guru Gita Sharaikam Tu Mantra Rajam Imam Jape Kalam Narhanti Sodashi Ananta Phalamapnati Guru Gita Japena Tu Sarvadaridra Nashanam Kalam Richu Bhayaharam Sarvasankara Nashanam Sabhutana Chura Vyagra Bhayapaham Mahavyare Haram Sarva Vibhute Siddham Bhave Attava Swayameva Jape Sada Mohanam Sarva Bhutanam Bandha Moksha Karam Bhave Priyakaram Sarvaloka Vishambhave Asidham Sarayet Karyam Navagraha Bhayapaham Sarvabadha Prashamana Dharmata Kama Mokshadam Chinta Tam Tam Prapnoti Nishchitam Kamitasya Kamadhenu Kalpana Kalpaparapaha Chintamanischintitasya Moksha Hetur Jape Nitya Moksha Triyamavapnuya Tasya Kama Alapradam Atha Kamya Jape Sthanam Khatayami Varanane Tabahari Haralaye Shakti Devalaye Goshte Sarva Devalaye Shubhe Bhatramuleva Mate Vrindavane Tata Pavitra Nirmale Sthane Nityanusthana Topiva Maunena Samsara Malana Shartham Bhava Pashana Vritaye सैव च गुरु साक्षात् सदा सद्ब्रह्म विद्मः सर्वाणि पवित्राणि न संशयः सर्वशुद्ध पवित्रौ स स्वभावर्यत्र तिष्ठति क्षित्रे पीठे समुद्रे च यतः तोयं क्षीरे क्षीरं घृते घृतम् तथैव ज्ञानी जीवात्मा परमात्मनि लीयते रमते ज्ञानी यत्र तत्र दिवानिशम् एवं विदो महामुक्त सर्वदा वर्तते बुद्धः सर्वा प्रयत्नेन भवभुक्तिं करोति यः सर्वसन्देहरहित मुक्तो भवति पार्वती मुक्ते जीवाग्रे च सरस्वती अन्येन प्राणिना सर्वे गुरुगीता जपेन तु सर्वसिद्धिं प्राप्नुवन्ते सत्यं सत्यं पुनः सत्यं धर्म्यं सांख्यमयोरितम् सत्यं सत्यं वरानने माता धन्य पिता धन्य धन्य वंशकुलं तथा वासुधा देवी गुरु भक्ति दुर्लभा जपेन जयमाप्नोति चानन्त फलमाप्नुयात् जपं हीनसनं कुर्वन् हीनकर्मा फलाप्रदम् संग्रामे रिपुषं कृते जपं जयमवाप्नोति मरणे मुक्तिदायकम् च सर्वत्र गुरुपुत्रश्च सीयते अतएव पाग्वचित्ताय त्रिधा भक्तियुताय च प्रवक्तव्या विदं देवी ममात्मसि सदा प्रिये संसार सागर समुद्धरणैकमन्त्रं ब्रह्मादिदेव मुने पूजित सिद्धमन्त्रम् दुःख भर रोग विनाश मन्त्रं वन्दे महाभय परम गुरुराज मन्त्रम् इति श्री स्कंद पुराणे उत्तरखंडे ईश्वर पार्वती संवादे गुरुगीता समाप्ता श्री गुरुदेव चरणार्पणमस्तु दुर्जन सजना भूयात् सजना शान्तिमाप्नुयात् मुक्ताश्चान्यान् विमोचये स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मर्गेण महिषः गौब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्तः सुखिनः भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी शास्यशालिनी यं क्षोभरहिता ब्रह्मणा सन्तु निर्भया सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु कामान् वाप्नोतु सर्वत्र नन्दतु स्वस्ति मातरौ पित्रे नमस्तु स्वस्ति गोभ्यो जगते पुरुषेभ्यः विश्वं सुभूतं सुविदात्रं नमस्तु योगेव दृश्येम सूर्यम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु पर की आरती करूं गुरु पर की आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु पर की आरती जय गुरुदेव अमल विनाशे ज्ञान रूप अंतर के बाते अविनाशी ज्ञान रूप अंतर के पग पग पर देते प्रकाश जैसे किरण दिन कर की आरती करूं गुरु कर के गुरु के प्यारे पर की जब से शरण तुम्हारे आए अमृत से मीठे फल पाए ये आए शरण तुम्हारे क्या है छाया कल्पा वृक्ष तरुवर की आरती करूं गुरु वर के आरती करूं गुरु की करूं गुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की ब्रह्म ज्ञान के पूर्ण प्रकाश के योग ज्ञान के अटल प्रवर्तक ब्रह्म जाया गुरु चरण सरोज में तारी व्यथा हमारे और की आरती आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु पर की अंधकार से हमें निकाला दिखलाया है अमर उजाला हमें निकाला दिखलाया है कब से जाने छान रहे थे ठाक सुनो दर दर के आरती करूं गुरु घर के। ओ आरती संशयमिता विवेक कराय भवसागर से पार लगाय। अमर प्रदीप जला कर कर दीनिशा दूर सतन के। आरती करूं गुरु घर के। आरती करूं सदगुरु की करूं सदगुरु की प्यारे गुरु हर के। वेदों बीच अभेद बताया आवागमन विमुख कराया। धन्य हुए हम पाकर धारा घर के। आरती गुरु घर के। आरती करो कृपा सद्गुरु जगतारण सतपथ दर्शक भ्रांति निवारण। छाया होने ज्योति दिखलाने वाले लीला धर के। आरती करूं गुरु घर के। करूं सद्गुरु के प्यारे गुरु हर के। आरती नित्यानंद सद्गुरु दाता शक्तिपात के दिव्य प्रदाता। करके बास गणेश पुरे अब बाधा हर ली जन की। आरती करूं गुरु घर के। आरती आरती करूं सद्गुरु की करूं सद्गुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर के। आरती करूं गुरु वर के। ओम चैतन्यम शाश्वतं शांतं व्योमातीतं निरंजनं नादबिंदु कलातीतं तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Nath Narayana Hare Murare. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We begin our meditation today. Let's begin by sitting in a proper posture. Keep the back as straight as possible. So that spinal column is aligned to gravity. Ensure that your posture is comfortable, that you can keep it throughout your meditation. Begin by establishing yourself in witnessing. It's important that you understand the process of witnessing. It means observing every level of being, your physical level, the vital core of the physical, the emotional level, we may call it the heart, the mental level, the space or the field in which thought moves. And then pure awareness, observing from pure awareness, which means no judgment, no labeling. Observing things just as they are, no mental constructs or patterns. The most fundamental aspect of meditation is learning how to witness. Of course, you may not achieve the high state of witnessing, which is pure beingness. But at least you need to stay in your highest. Ego is very much tied to witnessing. So it's extremely important, as much as you can, to observe the ego at work. That energy of individual consciousness, that I thought, that I pattern, that I construct. As much as you can observe it, because the I needs to go through a transformative process in your meditation. It needs to come into sattvic consciousness, more peace, more harmony, more expansivity, more unity. That's where your I needs to go, to evolve into. So the more you can come in that state of pure witnessing, or witnessing as best as you can, the better it is. Otherwise, you're just meditating in the ego, in its old patterns. And that's a vicious circle of meditation. Not getting anywhere. Deeper. And that's why the space of the masters is so important. It helps us to bring the ego into its restful place in the self. I can feel the quietness of your minds. So just maintain that process of witnessing. Engage your breathing. Why? Because your breath is energetically connected to every level. To the physical at the root, to the reproductive or generative energy at the sacral area, breath is connected to the navel, the firepower, where the firepower of vitality in the core of the body is. Breath is connected to the center of the heart, the emotional area in the chest. Breath is connected to the throat, where the silence is, and space. And breath is connected to the manas chakra, the external side of the brow, where breath becomes important in nourishing the senses through the association of manas, the part of the mind that's associated with the senses. So breath is extremely important. And then your two nostrils are connected to energy channels that are connected to these different levels. Your two nostrils. Left side is a cooling energy, and the right side is naturally a heating energy. So you want to ensure that those are in balance as well. So you need to have an awareness in meditation of the quality of energy through these two nostrils. And why do we focus on the medulla? The medulla is connected to breathing. And energetically, it is connected to the third eye center that allows you to draw prana, to Ida and Pingala from the outside. And then to effectively manage that prana, Ujjayi, the Ujjayi technique of breathing is best. A slight contraction of the glottis area in the throat. So this is the awareness that you need to have. Of course, you need to be aware of the oxygen level of your brain. You don't want your brain to be foggy in meditation. You want to have a very clear brain, full of oxygen as it needs it. So you need to look at your lungs as well and ensure that stale air is driven out through your breathing, expelled, and fresh oxygen comes in. You can do that in your meditation easily through the Ujjayi and ensuring that you take in enough oxygen for your whole system. And then you have powerful storage energy of prana, the belly, the navel area, the heart, and of course the brain. So you need to ensure that these areas, they have enough energy. So belly breathing is important, chest breathing is important, And breathing with connection to the manas is extremely important for the brain. So take a moment to really breathe like that. I'm going to do it. I'm doing belly breathing there in my meditation. Expelling the air completely from the belly, from the lower area of the lungs, and breathing in fully. That's not disturbing my meditation, it's ensuring that I'm vital at the core, that my body doesn't feel restless, fearful. And I do that until I feel good to go deeper. And then I go to the heart and do the same. Very conscious, and I am doing the chest breathing. You can hear the sound of Ujjayi being different. And the heart feels charged. I'm going to go to my third eye, connect to the medulla, and use the spinal column awareness. And just breathe as I need to, keeping that brain awareness. So this would be reverse breathing, and it would be thoracic breathing, the chest, right up to my, focus to my eyebrows. And that's all that I need, because I've been doing this since I woke up. So my senses feel pacified, my brain feels recharged, my nervous system across the body, especially the three main areas, they feel recharged, I feel vital, and now I can go into my meditation easily. So I'm going to go within, so I'm just going to give you short guidance and then go within, because I want to go within. I want to move away from the senses, because I've energized them. And I want to go wherever Kundalini wants me to go in the inner space. I already feel that she's going to take me to the brow, because my heart feels energized and good. So I'm going to focus a lot on taking the energy along my spinal column. And I'm in a very powerful transmuting mode. So I'm going to build the mental energy simply from the sacral chakra and the root, going right up to my brow. So there's going to be a connection for me with my root, with my sacral, going up to my brow, and then up to the crown. So you can follow that route if you wish to, or just follow Kundalini wherever she wants to go. But that's what I am going to do in the silence. So now that you know, I'm going to go in there and energize my brain and go deeper into the silence, because I want to stay in that union with her in the crown and the brow. So I'm going to go in there. So you can connect with me in the inner space and go as far as you can. Just enjoy your meditation as much as you can. Stay in the navel if you need to, stay in the heart if you need to, stay in the throat if you need to, because I may come down and nourish those as well. So just follow me in the meditation as much as you can, but more importantly, follow the energy within you. She knows the journey that you need. As beautiful and nourishing as this feels, as restful and peaceful, let's come to the heart, that we will begin to experience the body through the heart. Just bring your attention down to the center of the heart, the emotional center, and open up with loving appreciation to the physical body. It's yours, your gift. Slowly breathe into the belly. Belly is connected to the body. And breathe into the heart. Let there be a smile within your being as you show loving appreciation to your body, opening your consciousness to it. Breathe into the belly and to the heart. You need to bring in a little bit of gross air. Nice and gentle, that you become more body conscious. Bringing in oxygen into the body once more for alertness in the brain. Gently increase the breath lovingly. I just love to snip the breath in sometimes. And with that nice warmth felt in my hands, I know my heart is connected. And that nice warmth felt in my skin, I know my heart is connected to my body in a beautiful way of loving it. I'm going to use Ujjayi in the heart. Opening up my hands, and just enjoying heart awareness through the body in my peaceful state of being. And I'm feeling to do this without breath, just with prana of the mind and the heart. Very little breathing, because I want to feel the quantum energy of love. It's going straight to my bones. I'm just using my powerful will to drive that love, channel that love into my bones. In the bone there is bone marrow, and that's responsible for blood cell creation. I want to honor those cells that are sometimes not giving me any attention. And then the cells of my joints. And just creating beautiful bone awareness. I use my will, my intention, taking it to the bones. And lovingly, because lovingly gives me this beautiful flow that I wouldn't have without a heart. With the mind it will become harsh, but with the heart there's beautiful flow. The waves of love just create beautiful flow in my body, and it brings me into more timelessness. Little breathing, more with the energy. Slight breathing only. And this feels so beautiful. I could just stay in these mudras where my hands move. So I'm in heart awareness, I'm in lovingness, I'm into my body cells. And I'm just enjoying this completely. But I need to go to my gross body, so I'm going to breathe in a little more again into the gut. It requires bringing more oxygen there, so I'm going to breathe out first. I'm going to pull the perineum up in the in-breath, the ground. I'm going to do reverse breathing there to build the strength of the core. I'm holding the breath for a moment at the end of the in-breath to stabilize the prana. I'm shortening the breath. And my core feels good. Holding my hands, I can feel more kapha energy, more gross energy of the body. Through the palms. And in my being, I feel total well-being. So my body's ready for activity. And here we'll do the Om sound. Breathing out through the mouth, expelling air. And breathing in through the nostrils, gently. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So welcome back, everyone. Hope that you feel the newness of the experience of observing your world again and relating to your world again. Taste buds should be a little more active. Smell should be a little more active. Touch should be quite active. Hearing and seeing should be all more energized. And your body, your soul should be more acclimatized to this plane. I have the Tulsi tea here. It's the basil. Universe, give it to me. The tulsi has a very nice smell. And it's freshly brewed tulsi plant. Leaves. So you see what is possible. You should not enter meditation not being vital at every area. It's so easy to do. You see how important breathing is. Not only that, as you begin to develop more prana awareness or subtle energy awareness, you begin to feel the difference between left and right nostril. And then you really appreciate alternate nostril breathing. You really appreciate it. For me, it's the balance of the heating and the cooling. And when the nostrils are not in even flow, cycling normally, you will feel that either the left is staying too long closed or the right is staying too long closed, and you don't feel, the body doesn't feel good in it. And then you have the opportunity to balance it. And then if you have eaten and you're more on left side breathing, then you should learn how to just going to the right side and breathing to the right side. Sri Devi did that for you, the alternate nostril breathing. And the heating, focusing on the heating cycle of it or the cooling cycle, depending on what the body needs, when the balance is out of order. All these are pranayamas in the yoga practice. So it's good to have this awareness of the heating and cooling energy. And then you see how nature is built around duality, positive and negative, male and female, across the species, left nostril, left lung, right lung, left eye, right eye. Duality is in nature everywhere. Electron has positive and negative spin in the atom. And in math you have negative numbers and positive numbers. Recognizing the directional nature in duality. And of course, in today's meditation, I went deep inside because I wanted to just enjoy that kind of samadhi state on the inside, that beautiful space of ananda. And of course, in doing that, I don't forget my body. I'm very much connected to the spinal column, but I'm more into the brain and to stimulating the centers, the pleasure centers in the brain. So all this is possible. All this is possible. And it can't happen through reading a book. We need masters for this level of the practice. You can learn certain breathing techniques in a book, and they're good for well-being. But for the deeper experiences of self, you need a master. And the beautiful thing about Shaktipat Diksha, or Shaktipat initiation, is that you don't need to be in the physical presence of the master continuously, because Kundalini is a teacher. She needs only to be awakened within you. And then she becomes the guide in your inner space. She becomes the guru in your inner space. And she allows you to recognize the teaching of the outer guru. It is she who does it. I could only have power because of her. She taught me how to honor the guru. She taught me how to respect the guru. She taught me how to use the guru to go within and find the inner. And she taught me the balance of inner and outer. Only her. I couldn't learn it otherwise. In the presence of the master, I couldn't learn it even. I had to go to her in the presence of the master to truly appreciate the master. And that is very instructive. That in her, I could relate to the master, not without her. So it's imperative then that you have this energy activated. And that's the most beautiful thing that can happen to any seeker in association with the master. And those of you who feel this energy connection with me, you have it awakened. Pursue her in the inner space. When you sit with me, that's what I try to get you to do. Meet her. Meet her as you associate with me. Meet her. I am simply giving you what is required to meet her. She's the leader in your inner space. I'm really trying to guide you to her. So that's my message for you today. Today's a very active day for us again. Be Well, Stay Well series continues with Master Lai from Ottawa. And we look forward to meeting with him. And he's going to do, again, the internal organs. And he's going to do the tapping, acupressure things. And of course, he's a master of Kung Fu and Qigong for well-being. So we look forward to his presence today. It's always a joy. He's so personable, so full of love and light. And his joy is helping others. So we look forward to his presence. I think it's 10:30, like before, because he has classes in the morning. And so we'll have him today. And next week we'll be having Dr. Gupta again, with the subject of doshas, and seen in the view of modern medicine. And he wants to really teach in the way that you don't get from the normal teachers and books, traditional. And so we look forward to his presence. And of course, the well-being course has started, so I'm going to be with those of you who are on the course. I'm going to be with you tomorrow at our usual time, and we're going to have our breakout rooms first with our facilitators, and then meeting with me. So I look forward to that level of the course again, because it's more internal. It's more the work we do in the inner space in terms of well-being. So I'm really looking forward to that. Prabhupada has been doing a lot of work in terms of the preparation for that. And you should have had the lessons with you, so we look forward to that. Okay, so I want to wish you a marvelous day. These days I'm energized to come and support your meditation and to be with you in the morning meditation. So keep looking for the notifications, because I can't say when I will come. I just spontaneously decide to come. So keep on looking for the notifications when I am on. So have a happy day, everyone, and a blessed day. Namaskar.